All right, good morning and welcome back to our Ask the Agronomist followers. We are here again today with John Latham right after the holidays. How's it going, John?
It's going great.
Good.
Had a great Christmas and ready
Good.
for New Year's.
Yeah, we didn't even have a chance to catch up on the holidays quite yet, did we?
No, not yet.
Lots of family time, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always good though.
Yeah, it was great Christmas. No
Good.
complaints.
Good. Well, today we have an exciting topic on the docket here. We are going to be talking about the top 5 seed stories of 2017.
Yeah, at least from my perspective anyway. I think a lot of people will identify with these, but
Great.
yeah, it should be fun.
Great, good deal. Well, let's jump right in. Number 5, commodity prices. I'll let you take that one.
Yeah. Well, we're getting the bad news out of the way first,
Yeah.
and it's only going to get better from here.
Good.
But obviously, in agriculture, you can't have a top list without having commodity prices being
Right.
too low, and obviously we sympathize with that because it affects everything in agriculture and a lot of cutbacks because of it. But so let's say this one, it affects us all, but then we're going to move on to happier things in 2018. Hopefully we'll get a bump in corn and soybean prices, which would help all of us out.
Right, yeah, for sure. Looking upward on that.
Definitely.
All right, number 4, seed trade approvals. Some very exciting stuff on that front too.
Yeah, finally, we've been waiting. It seems like it's been so slow getting approvals, and so many companies put a lot of money in, and then it's frustrating. It takes, sometimes 5 or 10 years to get a return on their investment. But this year we finally saw some return, especially in China. We saw several approvals. We saw balanced GT soybeans get approved the first part of the year. We saw PowerCore and List corn from Dow get approval this summer. And then we also saw Durcade corn get approved.
Yep.
So those are 3 big ones for us. There's several others that got approved, but those are the 3 that kind of affect our business and not those of us in the Midwest the most. Now in List soybeans, E3 soybeans, we're hopeful that they would get approved after the first of the year.
Okay.
They kind of had a 6-month delay, but everything else, it seems like we're maybe hopefully we're getting a more of a set process instead of just a hope and pray kind of like it's been the last few years. So.
And all of those things we will be offering too. That will be in our product line. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Good deal.
3 great options, definitely.
And speaking of options, we added a whole new product line this year, which is exciting. Cover crops.
Yeah, absolutely. Then number 3, you can't open an ag magazine without finding some news about cover crops, and we want to be a part of it. We've been in business 70 years, and we're continually evolving, continually improving, and cover crops is something that we felt was really important. We wanted to be a part of the conversation, a part of the solution. So many great benefits. Better soil health, better water quality. It helps control weeds. Actually, you're actually getting higher yields with cover crops, and breaking up compaction.
Right.
So a lot of great benefits to it. So yeah, we've got 3 great options at Latham. We've got the Protection cereal rye, which is available, and that's kind of the most common one that a lot of folks use. But we've got 2 other great ones too that I'd love to have people try. We got the Fixation Balanza clover that actually puts nitrogen back in the soil, and it's really dense, has a lot of benefits to farmers. So definitely look at that one. And then also the Driller radish is another one that breaks up the compaction. So really love all 3 of those options, and it's fun to be a part of the solution.
Right.
So,
we have a couple of very passionate people on our team about cover crops.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Phil Long and Corey Catt both are definite leaders like we all are, and help.
Yeah, they could talk cover crop for days.
They could, definitely.
With answers too.
Absolutely.
All right, our number 2, I appreciate the title you choose for this one, Merger Mania.
Yeah,
That's appropriate.
It's been crazy the last couple of years, and we've gotten several mergers happen in the seed business that have affected all of us in agriculture. But the Dow DuPont merger was approved here this middle of the year, and then ChemChina Syngenta was approved about the same time period. And then we've got another big one is the Bayer Monsanto one, and we'll see. There's hope. They're talking about doing that maybe first or second quarter of this next year of 2018. And then part of that came from that is, if that happens, BASF is getting in the seed business in a big way, and they are going to buy the Bayer seed assets for $7 billion. So they're putting a lot of money into the seed business too. So none of us like consolidation. I think there's some negatives that come from it, but if we have a more competitive marketplace with 4 than 6, maybe it'll work out okay. I think we're all for more more options and more competition, which is
Right.
better for farmers and better for all of us.
Yeah, for sure. Exciting stuff to come there too.
Yeah, we know things will change a lot in 2018,
Yeah,
like they did in 2017.
right. And our number one, dicamba.
Da 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 da.
Da-da-da.
Dicamba. You could like cover crops. You can open a magazine without reading something positive or negative about dicamba.
Right.
A lot of talk about it, and we think there's a lot of benefits to it. You know, we're when we look at weeds and weed resistance, we need all the tools we can find, and that's what we're about, testing all the different technologies. And Extend is a great technology that helps fight weed resistance. We know two things that it does really well. It does control weeds. I haven't heard anybody complain about the weed control with Extend.
Right. Yep.
And then it's got great genetics and really high yielders. And we had several products that did really well in the first trials, won the first trials this year. So a couple great things. Now we've got to get control of the off-target movement. And I think we're learning a lot more about that, how to control that. We've got some more regulations from the states and a lot more regulations as far as when to spray, what time of day, you know, wind and all that, and then definitely training is going to be a part of the component to make Extend work. But it's definitely a big year for Extend in 2018, and hopefully all these new measures will help make it so the off-target movement isn't such a problem this year, and because we definitely need the technology.
Right, and really the precision application parts of it can just go right along with how farming's changing. I mean, it's becoming more like precision ag and more detailed.
It's definitely more sophisticated.
Yeah.
My grandpa would be amazed at what some of the things that are used in agriculture now with drones and precision ag. It's a different thing, and that's what we all need to be able to use to be able to compete, not only in the U.S. but globally as well.
Yeah, so exciting things coming up. All right, well, I think that wraps up our top 5 stories. Anything else to add?
No, it's been an exciting year in 2017. I just want to say thanks a lot to everybody for your support of not only these Facebook Lives, but your business. We appreciate your business with Latham, and hope everybody has a happy new year, and we'll talk to you again in 2018.
Yeah, that sounds good. We will catch you back here live next week.
All right, sounds
good. Have a good day.
Happy New Year, everybody.